Good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. It's your boy Tone, aka Tech, CEO of this channel, the Protest Sports Network, also on the PSN Commanders Network. And I'm back with another video. If I get to all glory to God, about God, I sorry, not God, the doors are paid way for all people in the Lord's name. In today's video, I'm here out the Washington Commanders, and today we're going to talk about this absolute thrashing we gave to the daggone Las Vegas Raiders. I gave y'all free shorts yesterday, so I decided not to give you guys a game recap yesterday, just because YouTube wasn't going to give me the notifications because I did 3 videos in the same day. So that was my mistake. Do a part about that, but let's get right into it. If I get too far into it, however, you guys a quick verse of the day, and we will get right into today's video real quick. So this is from Mark chapter 9, verse 23. It says, follow. If you can, said Jesus, anything is possible for the one who believes. Anything is possible. Amen. Let's get right into it. So, destroyed the Las Vegas Raiders yesterday. I was there. I'll drop a vlog later on today. And we destroyed these boys, man. It was BTA, Delta A, whatever you want to call it. They got demolished, whatever you want to call it here. We obliterated the Vegas Raiders yesterday. This was total annihilation. Yes, they got back in the game for a little bit. Scored 14 unanswered points for a little bit with Trey Tucker. That looked cute. But at the end of the day, they got destroyed. Like, let's just call it what it is. The Raiders got destroyed, and they didn't have a chance. The Raiders didn't have a chance. They just didn't have a chance, bro. Like, the game was over with before you knew it, gang. Like, game was over with, bro. And I know a lot of people say, "Oh man, Tech, you tripping?" Ooh. No, this is BTA, bro. Like, from the word go. Let's give a quick game summary like we do on the channel. And after that, we'll go ahead and get to statistics, pros and cons, and as a little quick twist off, a little spin off, we'll go over the rest of the National Football League Sunday slate and talk about those games as well. But let's start with this game. Open the kickoff, immediately got to the madness, immediately to the ish, immediately to BTA. Like, it was me, BTA. Debo Samuel with a huge kickoff return, start the game, get us deep into Raiders territory. Then Marcus Mariota and company just ran the ball down these boys, ran it right down their throat. Pause. Ran the heck out the football. Marcus Mariota drops back, runs for a 4-yard touchdown, about 7-0. And then the Raiders respond with a nice little bomb to Jacoby Myers. That was cute. 45-yard connection from Geno to Jacoby Myers. Man, that was the only catch of the day, by the way. He had another catch up. But he had 2 catches yesterday, I think. But yeah, we'll look at the statistics in a little bit. But yeah, Jacoby Myers had a big catch. And then they got a field goal out from Daniel Carlson, cut the lead down to 4. And then Marcus Mariota fumbles. He did a little high step. It was like awesome. I'll get to Matt Gay in a second. I got you. But yeah, so Marcus Mariota fumbled. Then the defense immediately said, hell no, Gotta stop at their own. Matt Gay gets his first field goal today. Makes that field goal go to 10-3. And then did he miss one? I'm sure. I think he might miss that first field goal, I think. No, he missed a field goal. He made a field goal after that on the next possession to in the second quarter to go up 10-3. Then they get a touchdown from Trey Tucker. Hey, Trey Tucker had a ball game yesterday, bro. I'm gonna get to that in a moment. I ain't like that. I ain't like that crap. I think tied the game up at 10. We start whooping these boys. You hear me? We start whooping these boys. Jeremy Nichols, 60-yard touchdown. Bow! Bow! 60-yard touchdown run for Jeremy Nichols. Eat that. Eat that. How you like that, huh? Huh, Raiders? How you like that? Oh, come to my house, then you will win a game. Oh, come with that foolishness. Get out of here. That nonsense. And then we get another stop. Matt, they iced the kicker. Why would you ice a kicker who's already sucking? He was terrible. He was absolutely garbage. He might be 1 of 4 on field goals this year. And you iced him. Pete Carroll, thank you. Well, it was Matt Gay of Indianapolis. So he actually makes his kicks. But Matt Gay, to his credit, after missing the first one, they iced him. He iced him. Kicks it again. Bow! Through the uprights. 10-20 at halftime. Made it look easy. Coming out the halftime break, we ain't had to do nothing on offense. After we stopped the Raiders, Jalen Lane, 90-yard punt return touchdown. Bow! I went to the restroom. I didn't catch that play. But I caught the replay on the vlog. But Jalen Lane, 90-yard crib, punt return. Boom! And then we got the ball back again. We told him no. Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt gets in the end zone. Bill. Then they went on a little run. Trey Tucker with the touchdown pass to Geno Smith. Got down the ball. They said no on the 2-point conversion. Told him, hell no. I'll hear you not. And then the bomb. The bomb to Trey Tucker. I don't know who got cooked. I got to watch the play again. It might be Antonio Hamilton Sr. We have our corners and our usual corners in the game outside of Mikey after the middle stage of the third quarter. So they made a little run. Got back in the game for a little bit. Trey Tucker with the big bomb. After that, then Brock Bowers had the 2-point conversion, and then Lukey Boy. If you watch the show Yu-Gi-Oh, you remember Perry was like, Yu-Gi Boy. We gonna call Lukey Boy on this channel. Lukey Boy did it again. Well, did it again, but he did it for the first time. Touchdown, Luke McCaffrey. Let's go, Luke. Let's go, Luke. Let's go, Luke. Let's go, Luke. I'm so happy for Luke McCaffrey, bro. I'm so happy for it, bro. Put the game away. 3 plays, 46-yard drive. Couple runs with Bill and Mariota lost a couple yards on a keeper. And then they said, you know what? We're gonna throw this thing on third down and put these boys to sleep. And Luke said, I'm not going down so we can take knees. I'm ending the game myself. Boom! As Louis T would say, 40 burgers for everybody! And that's how the game ended. BTA. Rightfully so. So let's do the statistics real quick. And then we'll talk about some key injuries too. We had a lot of them. A lot of guys got hurt again. It sucks. But see what's good to call. So I'm gonna get to Matt Gay real quick. That was the wide receiver for the Raiders. He wears number 1. He wore number 10 last year, I think. He's cool though. He's a decent wide receiver. I mean, he had 3 touchdowns, I think. He had a ball game. We'll look at I think Youngboy could be nice competition. But Matt Gay was okay yesterday. I still don't like Matt Gay like that. I still think he sucks. He kicked the ball out of bounds too yesterday. He just wasn't great, but he wasn't terrible either. I think we checked 5 times actually. But we'll look at statistics. I think it was 5. I saw 5 sacks in the stadium. So Geno Smith, 19 for 29, 289. 3 touchdowns, no pick. We still can't generate turnovers, y'all. I'll get the pros and cons in a little bit. 5 sacks, 28 yards. So he got sacked 5 times. He had passing 132.7 though. I like the weakest 132.7 passer rating game I've seen in my life. What did y'all? It looked weak as hell to me. It ain't like he played that great. It's like he did a lot of stuff in garbage time, but whatever. I don't know. He threw 2 touchdown passes in garbage time to make it look cool. Ashton Jeanty, 17 carries, 63 yards. He had a nice little run for 18 yards in the second half. Samir White had 5 carries for 19 yards, and the rest. What am I talking about? This man went the hell off. You hear me? I didn't know it was this daggone bad. God damn, he went off on us, boy. That boy went the hell off. 8 catches, 145, and 3 touchdowns. And we better get our act together. This Trey Tucker. This ain't Drake London. This ain't Jacoby Myers. This is Trey Tucker. We got Drake London next week. We got Keenan Allen and Matt McConkey the next week. And then we got Rome Medusa and DJ Moore. We better get our act together. Now, given a lot of these catches were after the corners went out, after Amos and Lattimore went out, that's still a bad look, though, y'all. After Will Harris went out, too, by the way. We'll talk about all that in a little bit. But 8 for 145 is crazy. What the hell? God. Brock Bowers didn't even do nothing for real. 4 for 38? That's it? That's it for Brock? I was scared of Brock. This dude went the hell off. He went 8, bro. If you had Trey Tucker on fantasy, you probably won your game, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. Who had on the Bengal card? All right, for the good guy. Marcus Mariota only threw the ball 21 times. Not bad. 15 for 21, 207. 1 touchdown, no interceptions. Was sacked 1 time for 8 yards. QBR was 54.8, so a little above average. But the quarterback rate was 118.6, which is pretty solid. All right. Rushing. We ran the hell out this ball yesterday, boy. We ran hell out this ball. So, Jeremy Nichols, 4 carries, 78 yards, 19.5 yards per carry, and a touchdown, including a 60-yarder. Marcus Mariota had a 22-yard run. That's what he fumbled on. 6 for 40 for in touchdown was a 4-yard run he had, and then 6.7 yards per carry. Chris Rodriguez Jr. had the most carries yesterday. He had 11 carries for 39 yards. 14 yarders. He played okay. Bill had 8 carries for 26 yards, and then Debo had the Wildcat along with 2 other carries for 18 yards. So overall, 32 carries for 201 yards and 6.3 yards per carry, and 3 rushing touchdowns. The run game was huge. Terry McLaurin 3 catches, 74 yards. That should have been a touchdown, the 56-yarder. That should have been a touchdown, man. That was nonsense, but none of my business. Luke McCaffrey, 3 for 56, including his first touchdown of his career, and that was a long of 43. And then we had Zach Ertz, 3 for 38. Chris Moore, 2 for 25. Debo had a quiet day as a wide receiver, but he did other things, which I like that about Debo. Debo's so versatile. I'm glad to see him making plays. So he had the kickoff return. He had the Wildcat carry. He had a couple other carries. Caught a couple passes too. So shout out to Debo there. And then Jalen Lane will catch for -2 yards, and then Krosky Merritt caught a screen for 5. So 50 receptions, 207 yards from the air, and 1 receiving touchdown for the guys. 1 fumble loss out. That was Marcus Mariota. Bobby Wagner was everywhere yesterday. 2 sacks, 2 TFLs. Frankie Louvu, 7 tackles. One of his best games of the year, I would say. Deron Payne was an animal yesterday. Dorrance Armstrong was getting real disrespectful out there. 2 TFLs, a sack, 5 total tackles. Very good game by him. And a quarterback hit. So did Deron Payne also had a quarterback hit as well. Mikey Sanders, still a decent game. Didn't do nothing too crazy, but he was okay. Jerry Reese was solid. He came in and did some good things. Jordan McGee was okay on special teams. Lattimore was actually good yesterday, but he just got hurt again. And so it's a concussion. So we'll see what's up with Marcus. We'll see what Marshawn Lattimore looks like throughout the week. I don't think he's playing versus Atlanta though, so that stinks. Noah Ibn was okay. Quan was okay. Vaughn had a sack. Vaughn. Shout out to Von Miller, man. Then Will Harris was playing really well before he got hurt. Derzon Newton had a couple of tackles as well. Caffrey had a tackle. Eddie Goldman had a tackle yesterday as well. Shout out to the FCA alum. And Trey Amos looked really good yesterday. He just got hurt again. He got hurt. So he's having some nicky-knack injuries. It's starting to kind of mount a little bit. But Let's talk about the pros and cons here. We'll get to the rest of the slate later. Why are we getting so injured these first few weeks? Lack of guys playing in the preseason, I think. Just lack of guys playing in the preseason. Yeah, just a lack of guys playing in the preseason. Didn't give me DQ, didn't challenge a guy. I didn't. We were getting in. I think we was at the 1 yard line. We're gonna get in. I ain't worried about that too much. Jacoby had a solid game. He had a couple catches for 63 yards, so that's not bad. We still probably got 10 points off of him. Soccer got 70 behind. Yeah. He went off. Trey Tucker went the hell off yesterday. It was kind of bad. He threw 2 picks that we couldn't come up with. Yep, that's true. Gotta catch those. Yeah, we gotta get turnovers now. It's all pros first, though. We'll get the cons a little bit, but come on. One, the run game. The run game was huge yesterday. Huge. 201 yards rushing off 32 carries is very good. All right, so the run game was huge. Number 2, Marcus Mariota was very efficient and very careful with the football. He had the 1 fumble, but outside of that, he didn't throw any interceptions. He didn't throw nothing up for grabs. He didn't do nothing crazy. He just kept it very close to the vest. But when it was time to make a play, he made a play. Like the 18-yarder one, the Arch was a heck of a throw. The one that Terry was a hell of a dot. I was dot. I thought a touchdown. But, it should have been a touchdown. I'm not going to cry about it too much. Bill got it. So I'm not going to trip about it too much. But Marcus Mariota was very efficient. And he ran for a touchdown too. So he was very efficient yesterday. And the one to Luke McCaffrey to ice the game. Perfect, bro. Right in stride for Luke to run. And Luke just got in there, man. Got it, man. He got it, man. He got it. Luke! Looky Luke! Hey, start out the train! If you ever listen to Go-Go, you know I got that from. Sorry. It's a couple of insides. But yeah, nonetheless, man. Shout out to Lukey Luke, man. Lukey Luke did his thing. Lukey Luke did his thing. Lukey Luke did his thing. I ain't gonna lie. He did his stuff. It's good to see Luke do his stuff, Dizzle. And beautiful to see that. So yeah, Luke did his thing. Got in the end zone too. So efficient passing game as well. Special teams is an advantage every single week for this Washington Commanders team. The returners were huge. Jalen Lane took one to the crib. Debo should have took one to the crib. That was huge field position split. And we got points out of it. And then the coverages were great. Stress kept punting them inside the 10-yard line. The tackling was phenomenal. We ain't allowed no big returns. The special teams was great. All right, so I think that's the pros. And I will also say one more pro. Terry got the big bomb. That was good to see from Terry. Now, cons. Got a couple. Nothing too crazy. I would like to see this more with Jaden Daniels. I like to see this heavy run game. Ran the ball 32 times. Can we do that with Jaden? That'd be great. And the injuries. The injuries are the biggest con. Will Harris has a fractured fibula. He's out for God knows when. Ladden was a concussion. He's not playing this week. I'll be surprised he plays week 4. I'll be shocked he plays against the Falcons. Shocked. He plays against the Falcons. Next injury. Trey Amos goes down in the middle of the game with a calf injury. Terry McLaurin comes out this game with the quad. I don't think it's serious. I think they want to be precaution. If it was a game that we had must win, This was week 18. Terry be out there. So I'm not too concerned about that. But something to monitor though. On top of Jaden being hurt and all that. We made some. There's also some changes we made yesterday too. We had a lot of lineup changes, guys. We had a lot of lineup changes. We had to insert Chris Rodriguez Jr. in because of the Austin Eckler injury, right? We made 2 changes at guard. We knew about the one Friday with Andrew Wiley. We didn't see this Chris Paul thing coming. I don't know where the hell this came from. But Brandon Coleman benched. And this wasn't because of a family situation or a family emergency like Louis thought at first. No, Dan Quinn says at his press conference, it was because of performance. He got out-competed by Chris Paul. And I like that. I like that. They like their draft picks, but they don't like them enough to be like, all right, I'm going to just ride with them regardless. If a guy playing better than the other guy, I'm playing the other guy. Screw it. I like that. I respect that. I'm going to get to that, Kevin. I see your question. I'm going to get to that right now. Right now. Give me one moment. I want to get these pros in. This last pro and con and these changes real quick. So, Chris Paul is good against you. Look at Chris Paul, man. Look at that Ron Rivera draft pick holding on to his roster spot. Look at Chris Paul, man. Mullen dudes in the run game. Tell me to get the hell out of my way. He said, move. Get out the way. Get out the way. Get out the way. Move. Get out the way. He told me to get out his way yesterday. Mullen dudes. The run game. Loved it. Andrew Roddy. Mullen dudes in the run game. I loved every single second of it. Made them Reds defensive linemen like little boys. Get your little behinds out of my daggone stay with your nonsense. Who the hell you think you come here to beat? Not the Commanders, you not. Left hand up, who are we? Get out of here. And don't you come back. Goofy. Oh. This is an interesting question. Do we roll with All-Pro Revo? The crash out. The crash out, certified crash out, Justin Reeves. Jeremy Reeves. Or do we go with Justin Simmons DM? Do we roll with Jeremy Reeves, a.k.a. All-Pro Revo? Or do we go with Justin Simmons DMs, man? It go down in the DM. It go down. All right, let me stop. But that's a good question. I will make a full video about this. I'm not mad you asked this question, but I'm going to make a full video about this topic. I'm going to give you a short answer here, and I'm going to give you reasons why in the video I'm going to make later on this week. I feel we should call. I'm not saying sign. Call. I need to try him out first. I think Justin Simmons is washed. I need to know for myself. I need to find if he's washed or not. I need to work him out. I need to find what he got left. I need to know. I gotta know. You gotta know. What you got left in that tank, man? Are you really washed and rinsed? Or you got some good football left? I need to know. I don't want to know. I gotta know. I want to know and I gotta know. I find out. I find out. But we do sign him. He's more of a free safety. Do we play Quan strong? See, you see why I get my dilemma here, though? Justin Simmons is more of a free guy. He's more of a, ball hawk. I would call. Josh Carney Jr. didn't look bad yesterday, actually. I like what I saw from him. He was gritty. Max Crosby's name wasn't heard too much. It was quite quiet over there. Max did not make an impact on this game. So that tells me Josh Conley Jr. played very well. So Mariota was sharp. Like I said, 5 sacks on Geno. Like I said in the title, Lane got his first touchdown. Luke got his first touchdown. It was a good day in Northwest Stadium. But we are about to take our talents on the road to the house with Michael Vick, Ludacris, T.I. You know what I'm saying? The house where they built. Goes to the A. In the house that Lil Baby and Young Thug and all them guys tore down. We go to Ratlanta, man. We go to Ratlanta, man. Atlanta, we covered, man. Atlanta, we covered, man. We covered. We could put another dub on that win column, man. BTA. I'm having a first look this week. I'm gonna drop my first look tomorrow. No, Wednesday. It's a regular week, so I can drop it later on. So I'll drop it Wednesday. But yeah, we do find a way to beat them boys every single time. We got them dudes number. We got the Raiders number too. We been beating the crap out the Raiders. We beat them in 2021. We beat them in 2017. Beat them in 2015, I think. We've been beating these boys for a little minute, bro. 2013. In 2013, we went 3-13. We our wins versus Oakland Raiders. Back then, Oakland Raiders. We've been beating the Raiders for about 20 years now. Every 4 years, BTA, every single time. It ain't been blowouts. The last game was close before this one, but before that, we've been blowing these boys out every single time. How bad this team is when they were the Redskins or the football team, it's probably they faces the Commanders, but they faces the Redskins, the football team. We was whooping them. They stole something. Remember that Kirk Cousins game? It was 2017. He was lighting them boys up, and Amari Cooper was talking that foolishness. And Michael Craven put up 200 yards. 200 yards. And Johnson said, 200 yards? He caught two passes? He caught one, huh? Don't come in here and you're a wide receiver and say, what the hell you going to do on somebody? That was so funny. That is classic. Raiders don't come in here if you gonna get a dub in my house. Hell nah. Can he say all his regression for one game? Oh my gosh. Hey Kevin, I ain't mad at you, bro. BTA every time we see these jokers. Beat the fire out them boys every time we see them. They gonna never get to those Super Bowl though. So we can never get our true revenge. But every single time we see them, dismantle these boys, obliterate them, smash them to oblivion, destroy, dismantle them, thrash them, whatever you want to call it. Absolutely demolish these boys every time you play them. Obliterate these boys every time you get a chance. Every 4 years, put BTA on the docket. Belt to behind, belt to A every time we see these boys. They don't want no smoke. Don't come back in here with your nonsense. Trey Tucker's going crazy. Salute to him. Salute to him. But yeah. Probably did have to put Max in that. You gotta chill, bro. You gotta chill, dog. Bro did not just say he had to put in a Minnesota chokehold. Lord Jesus. Lord Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Yo. You made a perfect segue. Let's look at the rest of the Sunday slate. So We don't care about Monday. Well, actually, we'll predict Monday's game. Monday game too. But we're gonna look at the rest of Sunday slate. Let's do that. And let's look at the first game right here. The first game that I'm gonna quickly recap. And I ain't gonna take too much time to recap it because this is another BTA. This was belt to behind. Like, this is another belt to behind game. The Atlanta Falcons are terrible yesterday. I'm gonna call it what the hell it was. It was bad. It was just bad. It was bad, bro. Just bad luck. Bad luck. Dominate them boys. Shut out. They got shut out by a division rival on the road. A team that is talently inferior to them. Just straight BTA. Michael Pamper was full for 172 yards, but he threw 2 picks. 18 for 36. My man said, somebody said he Daniel Jones with a do-rag. He done shot. This kid called that bad. The black Daniel Jones with a do-rag. Y'all leave that man alone, son. Bijan Robinson, 13 carries, 72 yards. Chuba Hubbard, 70 carries, 73 yards. Drake London, not from London, 5 catches, 55 yards. Zach McMillan, the rookie, 3 catches, 46 yards. Alice had a sack. No one had a sack for the and Roseboom led the Panther with 9 tackles, and Alice led the Falcons with 9 tackles as well. It was over, man. 3 turnovers for the Falcons, 1 turnover for the Panthers. The Atlanta Falcons have more total yards than Panthers. More first downs, less penalties. They were better on 3rd down. They were terrible on 4th down, however. They were 0-3. So 3 turnovers on downs and then the 2 picks. I don't know if they were separate or not, but the Panthers led the time possession too. This is just domination. Like, this is bad. This is bad football by the Atlanta Falcons. Kirk Cousins had to come in after down 27-0. I don't think that's there's a quarterback controversy or nothing like that, but they had to throw Kirk out there. Michael Penn was getting beat up and he was throwing picks, and it was just bad. Panthers dominated. They better bring their A game, because if Atlanta bring that same game they bought last week, they're gonna get brashed. We're gonna do the same thing they did to them. Might not shut them out, but we'll probably beat the crap out of them. Chargers Broncos, another good game here. Broncos were dominating this game for 3 quarters. But Justin Herbert just outplayed Bo Nix in the 4th quarter, and they got it done. And Cameron Dicker for the win. Boom! Justin Herbert rallies them boys. He not only dropping passes, but he made a play when it mattered most. And beautiful thing to see. Shout out to the Chargers. Chargers are now 3-0. And the Broncos do drop to 1-2, I believe, right? Not tripping. Yeah, I'm correct. And Broncos lost both their road games. The only win they got was at home. Broncos played well for 3 quarters, just couldn't get the job done. It's called what it is. Texans Jaguars. The Texans stink. The Texans freaking stink. Jags being 2-1 is so weird. Shout out to Liam Cohen. So the Texans are going to probably miss the playoffs. They're 0-3. I don't see how you make the playoffs at 0-3. I just don't see it. I don't know what the heck they got going on. And they usually beat the division. They lost yesterday. So I don't know, man. They can't finish touchdowns in the red zone. Texas can't do that. And they keep turning the ball over. Neither quarterback played particularly well. Shot with 204 off 25 for 38. That touchdown he did, throw two picks. Trevor Lawrence was a brutal interception. He brought a touchdown pass either, though. So neither quarterback really played that well. Nick Chubb, 9 carries for 38 yards. Travis Etienne, 16 carries for 56 in a touch. Nico Collins led the Texas receiving 104, 8 catches and touchdowns. Shout out to Nico Collins. My fantasy team. Shout out to bro. Then Brandon Strange for the Jaguars had 6 catches for 61 yards. Led the team in receiving. No Brian Thomas Jr. here. That is very interesting. Trayvon Walker with a sack yesterday. Will Anderson Jr. also with a sack as well. Isaiah Shire with 8 tackles, and then Tyson Campbell will be Jaguar with 7 solo tackles there. I don't know what Travis Hunter did yesterday. We can check that out real quick because I'm very kind of interested in what he did yesterday. Don't think he did much though, but we'll find out. Cause we would kind of know if Travis Hunter did something crazy. But the Jazz being 2-1, man. Jazz 2-1. They for real? I don't think they're for real, dog. I ain't gonna lie to you. But 50% completion percentage, the 30 QBR, got a window, so I'm not gonna complain too. Brashil Tutton, Vautech's best. Vautech alum here with a touchdown run to the L yesterday and 6 carries for 21 yards. Not bad. Brian Thomas Jr. 255. Okay. Not bad. Not bad. Parker Washington 4 for 34. Not bad. Travis Hunter caught 21-yard pass. Cool. Tim Patrick 1 catch for 16 yards. Not bad. But Parker Washington leading the team in targets? What the hell is this nonsense? And why is Brian Thomas Jr. not getting the ball more? What the hell y'all got going on over here? De'Ami Brown right at the bottom, where he always belongs. 2 catches for 7 yards. De'Ami sucks, bro. Tell Jaguar fans he sucks. Whatever. I'll tell you last week, though. That's cool. What other game we'll recap next? All right. No, let's talk about the Cowboys real quick. Yo! Yo! Titans, not Towns. Oh, okay. What? Where's the NFC South now? Team with great team, not Jag now. Texas. Now, yeah, I agree with that. I don't know what the hell's going on with Houston, but they making their act together because CJ Stroud shows been canceled. I can't kill that kid. I love CJ, man. I'm a big CJ guy, but he has not looked great. He's been turning the ball over way too darn much. You better cut it out. It's been kind of bad. I hate the Bears. It's kind of funny. He did the Cowboys so bad. They were trash. That's how he lost. They were terrible. Cowboys couldn't get no offense going. Cole Kmet. Cole Kmet. Hey, Caleb out there doing it to the end. Oh, yeah, Caleb. 4 touchdowns for Caleb Williams yesterday. That's how he lost. Yo, he threw 4 touchdown passes. Lord Jesus Christ. The Cowboys defense is garbage. Garbage. They scored 31 points in 3 quarters. He had to score in the 4th quarter. 4th quarter, what? We didn't need that. Burn your head top and got the hell out of there with a win. And the Cowboys shut up for a whole half. Shut out. Dak Prescott, who? I don't know that guy. First touchdown pass for Caleb Williams yesterday. Rome Odunze, Rome Odunze is their wide receiver 1. I have loved what I saw from Rome. Rome is a freaking hooper. You understand me? Dude is an animal, dog. And no more. See, got that goddamn Brandon Aubrey. We had a Brandon Aubrey. You know when you had a Brandon Aubrey? I hate the Cowboys. Luther Burden. I gotta see that play. I can't play it on. I can't play on the stream. I'll get copyrighted. Can't do that. So You know I'm reacting to it. Probably. So no, can't do it. But ran RB field goal. Then George Pickens sighting. Oh. Tying that game up at 14. They will never tie the game up again. Oh my gosh. Big Carroll Sanders field goal. Bow. Then Cole Kmet. Bow. Then DJ Moore. Bow. And BTA. Game over. Let's see what the statistics hit on, man. What Dak doing garbage time, man? What Dak do yesterday, y'all? That's not what Dak did yesterday, bro. I thought Dak was going to do something. I thought this defense ain't good at Chicago either. In Chicago. I can't say the N-word no more, but in Chicago, ninja. Oh, here we go. That's the perfect word. All right. Oh, it was so bad they had to throw Joe Milton in the game. Lord have mercy. Dak threw 2 interceptions yesterday. He went 31 for 40 for 251. 2 sacks for 17 yards. He was bad. So bad, they pulled his ass with Joe Milton III. Now, is it a benching? I don't think the game was over. So they probably threw him in the garbage time to see what Joe Milton could do. He threw 3 passes, 41 yards, and threw a pick his darn self. So a bunch of picks being thrown. Pick City. Pick City. You get a pick. You get a pick. Everybody got a pick. You get a pick. By the way, this was without Jalen Johnson. This was without TJ Edwards. They were missing 4 defensive stars yesterday. It was Montez Sweat and friends. And they beat the crap out the Cowboys. Beat the dog, you know what, out the Cowboys. Cowboy fans, shit y'all little happy down some goddamn way and shut your goddamn mouth up. They ran for 121 yards or 20 carries. How the hell did they lose this game? Turn on. He threw 2 picks and then Joe Milton threw a pick. So that's why he lost that. Okay. Can't turn the ball over in this league. The run game was actually decent, though. I ain't gonna lie. Jake Ferguson, 13 catch for 82. What the hell was this? Oh, time the hell out. Jake Ferguson caught 13 passes? Oh, that's why you got your swoop. That's why you got whooped. Did CeeDee Lamb get hurt or something? Where is CeeDee Lamb at? Where is CeeDee Lamb? What happened to Sedarius? What happened to Sedarius Lamb yesterday? I need answers. What happened to CeeDee Lamb? I need answers. What happened to CeeDee yesterday, bro? Ooh. He injured his ankle. Interesting. Okay. So this is why they lost. CeeDee Lamb got hurt. He had to rely on Jake Ferguson and George Pickens. Yeah, you deserve to get whooped. Yeah, this is over with. This is why you don't rely on one freaking player to do things for you. Offensively, the stats don't look bad, but they only scored 14 freaking points. So, yeah, Cowboys got beat. Who gives a crap? They stink. I don't know how to look at the Bears stats. I don't care. We played them in 2. We played them in 3 weeks. So I don't care about these. Let's see what Caleb did. 19 for 28, almost 300 yards and 4 touchdowns. You turn the ball over 3 times, you let Caleb Williams do so, you deserve to lose. So we're going to move on. We're going to move the hell on to the next game. But the Cowboys stink. Talk about that game. Seahawks, BTA. We'll move on. I don't look at stats. I don't care. It's the Seahawks and it's the Saints. I care less. Not that serious. Hey, 49ers edged the Cardinals. Both teams came in 2-0. And they just edged out the Cardinals 15-16. Thought the Niners were the better team, and they showed it. They won the game. Eddie Pinheiro, game-winning field goal. Perfect to see. I don't know if the San Francisco 49ers can keep this up winning these ugly games, but they're winning, and that's all kind of what matters. Chiefs did have to put the Giants. I ain't got to look at that. The Giants stink. We know they're bad. Who gives a crap, right? Talk about that game. Buccaneers edged the Jets. The Jets had a nice comeback. It was down by 14. They got back in the game, went up by 1 after they blocked the field goal. And they got in the end zone eventually and made it a 1-point game. And then Baker Mayfield said, "Oh yeah, you played the game." Oh, thought the game was over? Hell no. Let's march down the field, send our boys home, walk off field goal, get them out of there. Shout out to the Buccaneers, getting that dub there to advance to undefeated. I don't think they lost a game yet. So let's see what the record is. Just look at that real quick. I have Bruno. Yeah, that Bruno. And the Jets fall to 0-3. No surprise there. Eagles, you freaking morons. I can't stand the freaking Philadelphia Eagles. They came back from a 19-point deficit. They were down 26-7 at the link. They came back. Jalen Hurts had a ball game of his life, and they won this game 33-26 off of a fumble recovery block. Not field goal block for a touchdown from Jordan Davis. But Jalen Hurts was the story. He came back after being down 19. He ended 23 for 32 for 226, 3 touchdowns, no picks. And then A.J. Brown, a.k.a. the father of Emmanuel Forbes Jr., show why he's still his father. A.J. Brown III is still A.J. Brown III. 6 catches, 109, and 1 touchdown. BTA. Emmanuel Forbes stinks. And so do the Rams. How you blow a 19-point lead in the link, man? Come on, dog. Y'all scored 26 points so early and stuck on 26. Pathetic. Steelers win 21-14. Both teams were bad. The Patriots turned the ball over 5 times. Yet the Steelers only won by 7 points. I don't want to talk about that foolishness. The Vikings beat the living dog, sweet honey iced tea out the goddamn Bengals. What the hell was this? And Carson Wentz didn't look too bad either. I would do say so myself. Kevin O'Connell did it again, y'all. KOC did it again. He did it again, man. He did it again. Carson Wentz, 14 for 20. 173. 2 touchdowns, no picks. 3 sacks. Didn't have a great QBR, but he made the throws that need to be made. Jordan Mason, 16 for 116, and a touchdown for the former Niner. Justin Jefferson had a decent game. TJ Hawkinson had a touchdown catch. Josh Allen had a touchdown catch. Shout out to those guys. Adam Thielen was quiet, but that's fine. You don't need Adam Thielen when you got a situation like this. Isaiah Rodgers was the story here. Bro had 2 returns for a touchdown and forced another fumble in the first half. He recovered a fumble for 6. He got a pick 6 on Jake Browning. And then forced another fumble on another Bengal. That kid was phenomenal yesterday. And guess who he came from? The Philadelphia Eagles. And guess who getting cooked right now? Adoree freaking Jackson. That's what the heck the Eagles get. Being idiots. Shout out to them. One of the very few mistakes Howie Roseman ever made as a GM in the past 5 years. But not my business. Colts Titans. The Titans stink. And look at Daniel Jones, guys. He's 3-0, y'all. He's 3-0, dog. Daniel Jones is 3-0 and looks good doing it. He's not playing like trash. So was it really Daniel Jones or was it the Giants just being trash? I think the Giants just stink. Look at this stat line for Daniel Jones. Managing the game perfectly, bro. 18 for 25, 228, 9.1 yards per attempt, 1 touchdown, no picks. Didn't get sacked. Jonathan Taylor, 17 for 102, 3 tutties. Even Daniel Jones added a little 4 for 27 on top of that on rushing the football. Yo, Anthony Richardson had to come in the game to run the football. Lord Jesus. Michael Pittman had 6 for 73 and touchdown. That's pretty cool. Defense is good for the Colts. They allowed 20 points, and Cam Ward probably struggled. I ain't got to look at that. Let's look at the next game, and the next game is what the hell happened here. The Cleveland Browns defeated the Green Bay Packers is my last recap for the week here. What the hell was this? What the hell was this? You tell me we couldn't do this to the daggone Packers, bro. They hit different on the road, boy. They look weak as hell on the road, dog. And the Browns defense is phenomenal. I will not take nothing away from the Browns defense, but bro, what the hell was this? What the hell was this? Joe Flacco was absolute dog water. And they still beat you, bro? And they still beat you? He averaged 4 yards per pass attempt, dude. 4 yards an attempt. And they still defeated you. Quinshon Judkins, 18 for 94 and a touch. Shout out to Quinshon Judkins. He had a heck of a game. Dylan Sampson was pretty quiet, though. Giving Njoku 5 for 40. Nothing's going to really have you excited because he threw for 140 yards. What the hell are we talking about? But the Packers, bro, I don't know what the hell this is about, but you can't lose to the Browns when we take you seriously. I don't care you beat us. I don't care. I can't take you seriously, and you lose to the Cleveland freaking Browns. Can't believe we lost to these fools. Them boys must be different. Hey, man, they must be different outside Lambeau, man. I guess in Lambeau, they just unstoppable. When they get out of Lambeau, they lose their powers. I don't know what the hell is going on, but they were up 10-0 with 3 minutes to go left in that ball game. And like the number one football fan said right here, Gordon Love threw a pick, and the Browns touchdown with the Packs field goal got blocked, and the Browns got it. Their own 40. And the Browns kicked out the game winner. That's a daggone shame. You let them score 13 points in 3 minutes? 3 minutes? Man, get the Packers the hell out of my face, man. I can't wait. I pray to God I see y'all in the playoffs, dog. I pray to God at Northwest, too. We owe y'all one, man. Y'all disrespect us on national television. I don't appreciate that, dog, at all. But don't worry about it, though. We're going to catch y'all, Slum. We're going to run into y'all again. Don't worry. Fate will have it. We're going to run into y'all. We run into y'all. Oh, I can't wait to beat the fire, you boys. That's going to do it for today's recap and the recap of week 3 Sunday slate. I will give you my prediction tonight. Packers still got linebacker that can cover Tucker crap. I wish we just played Jordan McGee more than that game. But I'm not gonna harp on it too much. We just beat the crap out the Raiders, and we're gonna probably hopefully beat the crap out the Falcons this week, get the 3-1 on the season. But that's gonna do it, man. I'm gonna give y'all my quick prediction for Monday Night Football tonight. Ravens are taking on the Lions. I believe the Ravens are 4.5-point favorites. I'm going to take the Ravens to win that game. I think they're a better football team. I think Lamar's a better quarterback than Jared Goff. I love the YBC duels, man. If y'all are fans of DT Football Podcast YouTube channel with me, Dave, and Dio, I call the Lions the YBC duels. As you guys know, I'm from Pennsylvania. And I love Philly. City. I don't like the Eagles. Hell, the Eagles. I'm a Sixers fan as well. Don't forget that. Another Josh Harris own team. But anyway, YBC duels is my guy. He was very disrespectful. I call him Mr. Disrespectful, but everybody get disrespected tonight as the Ravens put BTA on the Detroit Lions and advance to 2-1 in the season, while the Lions will drop to 1-2. But if it's probably 1-2, I think they're a really good football team. I think they can bounce up for that, get up to 500 really quickly and back to over 500 really quickly as well. But yeah, so do it, like, comment, subscribe to the channel. After Eagles, after Cowboys, after G-Man, they all suck. We coming. Eagles, we coming. Y'all got one game lead on the NFC East. We coming. We are only comp. I told you that all offseason. We are only comp, bro. We coming, though. Don't worry about that. We not going to be the Rams. We not going to do the choke job. Because when 5 come around, 5 going to bust shot. F the Eagle. All what the Eagle is. Die, Eagles, die. All right, let me stop playing. But yeah, man. Like, comment, subscribe. I love y'all, man. Die, Eagles, die, though. And I meant that. Slap.